Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel HK Unique World. Today I would like to talk about a great civilization. It is Minoan civilization. The Minoan civilization were established near about 2000 BC, and it was a great civilization. It was situated eastern Mediterranean, and the Minoans were very famous for their seafaring and also for their fantastic works like the arts and cultures, and they lead a great life, and they were accustomed to lead a great lives in the world civilizations. It was actually happened in the great islands Crete. It was also famous for its fantastic capitals. The Knossos was built there, and the Knossos was a fantastic capital city of the Minoan peoples, because the city was famous for different kinds of activities, like there was a great labyrinth, a complicated maze here, and also famous for the Minoan peoples, their art and cultures, like the pottery works and different kind of their making things, such as they were very experts in making the painted walls which depicts their history. They are famous for their playing with the bulls and to spread their cultures to the neighboring city-states. The Crete was a famous, a great island for building such a great civilizations, and this civilization was actually happened near about 2000 BC. So this Minoan civilizations was really an excellent civilizations. The archaeologist Sir Arthur Evans discovers these fantastic civilizations, and the civilization unearthing a great and gigantic civilizations, actually the remnants of the relics of the great city, capital city Knossos. The Knossos was at the time very powerful and very beautiful cities, and the archaeologists found that they are actually sure that the civilization was established near about 15 to 2000 century BC. So these unearthing excavations expressed that exclose that the history of the Cretes and history of the Minoan civilization were flourished, and there was some palatial buildings which expressed their developments and their free independent states at the times, because it was an island civilization, and the Knossos was a very famous city. According to the legends, the king Minos was the king of the Knossos, and also he was the father of a strange creature named was Minotaur, which body was half human and had a bull monster, and this is the reasons the king Minos locked these monsters in a labyrinth, a complicated maze systems. In that place, the Minotaur could not escape and not came out from that labyrinth. The Minoan peoples were very experts in describing their history in the fresco, like the wall painting, and then wall paintings there describes their history, especially the bull leapings and other things, and their daily activities. So the Minoan peoples were not only for experts in paintings, they are also experts in sports. They are doing such kind of sports like the boxings, like the wrestlings, and also bull leaping. Bull leaping was their fantastic sports, and that was an extraordinary sports because it needed more courage to run bulls, and by pressing bulls' horns, some experts or acrobatics persons somersault in it off its back and lands to it by its tails. In the society of the Minoan civilizations, the women played a vital roles because the god of some goddess were the women's were favorite to them, and this was the passing their great times, and definitely, and every year the Minoan people sacrificed the bulls and other animals to satisfy their gods. So in one case, the archaeologists and the historians found that it took place that a 17-year-old a young man was sacrificed before gods. So the 17 years old person's bones were also found when they were excavating, and so that was said that not only the animals or bulls, but sometimes they sacrificed the human being also. When actually the Minoan civilization ending, none was sure, but it is considered that some natural disasters like the cyclones or floods or earthquakes were responsible for demolishing these fantastic civilizations. So the Minoan civilizations in the history of the Greeks and also the Mediterranean seas and also the southern sides of the Aegean Sea were actually built at the times, and the Minos, the great king, was actually remembered by the history of the Minoan civilization.